Proactive, pragmatic, eager to discover new innovations.
I'm collaborative, pragmatic, and outcome-driven. I take great pride in working with others to co-create practical solutions.
Curious, result-oriented, I like to challenge myself, and I like to think outside of the box.
I'm very focused on getting things done. I'm very analytical, and I'm passionate in what I do.
We will never invest for the sake of investing. We will focus our efforts on the partnership implementation. The investment is here to translate and to enable our long-term and ambitious relationship.
The key of a successful partnership is building a win-win partnership. This is primarily achieved by setting the same level of ambition with regards to the implementation of synergies, which is where we're really going to find the added value to Sodexo. We will never invest for the sake of investing, so our process really ensures that these synergies remain a focus after the investment because we sign both the partnership and the investment agreement documents on the same day.
I'll be focused on looking for companies where I feel like we can make a relationship where both of us benefit. I'm going to be focused primarily on the US, so in particular, I'll be looking for companies within that market. It's a very innovative place, so I don't think I'll have any problems finding great companies in the US.
Let's remain humble. The startups are bringing the expertise.
So prior to joining Sodexo Ventures and Partnerships team, I worked in group strategic planning for just under 3 years. I believe that during my time in strategic planning, I gathered a very good vision of what the various segments, regional and local needs are, thus ensuring that I will connect the right startups to the right business units and ensure that we create shared value through our partnerships.
I helped them capital raise when I was in investment banking, and then I also worked on both an acquisition and multiple partnerships with startups when I was in strategy and corporate development. I also was an engineering major in college, so when it comes to technology and data in particular, I have a decent amount of expertise.
I bring strategic planning, digital transformation, and government relations expertise to the startups.
Very close. Regular exchanges are key to build trust. We're here to guide these startups in Sodexo's environment. We're here to support growth of the startup. We're here to facilitate the partnership implementation.
I would say that I have a close relationship based on trust.
Well, I develop sincere friendship with the founders of the startup so that we can have an open and transparent relationship. And I think that helps a lot in growing the startup and making them successful.
I like to have both a professional and kind of a friendship with the startups I work with. I want them to feel comfortable reaching out to me with questions they may have, and I want to also feel comfortable doing the same with them. That's how I work with startups now, and it's also how I worked with them in previous roles as well. First, and I think most important, is whether I believe there's potential for a mutually beneficial relationship. The second is the cultural fit, whether I see a cultural fit between the team and our business. And then third is whether I believe the company could really well communicate and execute on their vision.
So I believe that first impressions count for a lot. So I do believe in assessing the quality of the management team first. I think it's very important to have a good cultural fit and a value fit with the startups with whom we work with. And secondly, I would say that the partnership potential, which is where Sodexo is really going to find its added value by testing and scaling new innovative solutions in the business.
Two main criteria. First one, partnership potential. It has to be big, innovative. It has to bring differentiation to Sodexo. Second, the people. They have to fit with Sodexo's culture, with Sodexo's people. In the end, it's always a question of people.
When it comes to selection, I look at the demonstrated ability of the startup to deliver, their impact to Sodexo's business, as well as their ambition and speed to scale up globally.